Hello everyone, I'm John at TBI Pro, and today we will be comparing the Raylight's 1H and 3H solar-powered motion sensor lights with various competitors' models to see how they stack up against these feature-laden Raylight's units. First thing you'll notice is that the Raylight's packaging is a little bit more robust than some of the others. And they actually have sizable and useful instruction manuals. Look at what you get with all these other guys. Tiny, inadequate, what is this, 1 inch by 2 inches, insufficient, ridiculous, really. Okay, let's look at the simpler models here first. For this, we'll be comparing these types, the single head units, with the Raylight's 1H model. The Raylight's 1H has a single light head, but it shines light in 4 directions: forward, down, to the right, and to the left. So it's already a little bit different from its competitors here. As we see, some of these only shine light in 1 direction, and some of them do shine light in 3 directions, but with very little light emitted from the sides. The Baxia BSL model here makes the best attempt at competing with the Raylight's 1H, but it falls short, well short actually. The Raylight's 1H is 25% brighter, has 2.5 times the motion sensing range, 6 times the motion sensing area, and features 2 additional operating modes above and beyond the standard sensor light function to suit various lighting needs. And all of these others only produce a fraction of the total lighting of a single Raylight's 1H unit. Even taking into account that most of them force you to buy 4 packs that run from $40 to $70, by the way, they still don't measure up in total illumination and all have grossly inferior motion sensing ranges. In fact, the only one with a single spec or feature at all that outdoes the Raylight's 1H unit is this one here, the BS120 from Lightem, which is housed in an IP67 rated enclosure, which means that it can withstand being submerged in water. All the others are IP65 rated, which is typical for these kinds of products in this industry, and that means that they are water resistant and can withstand rain, frost, snow, and so on. But if you're mounting outdoor lights on your house, garage, or business that will be submerged in water, then finding quality outdoor lighting devices probably isn't your biggest problem. The Raylight's 1H solar-powered motion sensor light is simply the brightest, most robust, most functional, and most well-designed and manufactured light unit in its class. These are sold in 2 packs and run for about $49. Now let's shift gears a bit to the multi-head lighting units. Here we will be comparing the Raylight's 3H unit to similar models from Ameritop and Olivage. All of these are 3-head units with rotatable and adjustable components. Both the Raylight's and the Ameritop units feel firm and strong when exercising their hinges and rotating components. Very comparable between these two, in fact. The Olivage unit isn't terribly weak, but it is tangibly less well constructed. It feels like I could just twist off either of these side light heads if I wanted to. And notice these wires exposed on the exterior here with worn areas of insulation just from being flexed like this during storage. I don't know about you, but I don't think that bodes well for an outdoor device that is intended to survive out in the elements. Once again, even though we have similar functioning and, in the case of the Ameritop unit, even very similar looking devices, none measure up to the Raylight's unit. When compared to each of these others, which have similar lighting and motion sensing specs between them, the Raylight's 3H is 3 times brighter, has 1.5 times the motion sensing range, 2.5 times the motion sensing area, and features 2 additional operating modes above and beyond the standard light sensing function. In fact, the Olivage unit doesn't even have an off mode. It's always on in a low light mode and then goes to a bright mode when it senses something. At least the Ameritop unit stays off and then goes to a lighting mode when it senses something. But both the Raylight's models give you 3 options for operating modes. 1, stay off but turn on in bright mode when it senses something. 2, stay on in a continuous low light mode. Or 3, stay on in a continuous low light mode and then go to bright mode when it senses something. The Ameritop unit goes for $40, but it is only sold in packs of 2. The Olivage unit is $25, but you'll likely be confused among numerous other lights that are the exact same device as this one, but offered by various off-the-wall company names and ranging from $19 to $33. The Raylight's 3H unit is less than $30, and considering all of its features and specs, in my opinion, that makes it nothing short of a steal. So, conclusion. The Raylight's 1H and 3H models from TBI Pro dominate their competition in several ways. First, they are unmatched in brightness and sensing range. Second, they are either better than or equivalent to other units when it comes to offering the 3 operating modes and being well constructed from strong ABS plastic and housed in weather-resistant enclosures. And as if that weren't enough, check this out. These are 5-year product warranties on electronics items. That's right, 5 years. Among all of these others, 2 offer 1 year, 1 offers a paltry 3 months, and good luck even finding the warranty info on the rest. It's nowhere to be found. Well, that's an overview of how the Raylight's 1H and 3H solar-powered motion sensor lights compare to some of the other options out there in the marketplace. If you have an outdoor lighting need, then TBI Pro has the perfect product for you.